Hi.
Hi. Are you ready to come take a look at my bus?
Sure, let's take a look.
Okay. Okay, so of course, as everyone says, it's not completely done. At 95%, we still need to do the front part here. But the rest is pretty much done.
Like I always say, buses are never done, they're done-ish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
There's always something else you can find to do. So, yeah, so the most recent thing we did was this cabinet. These are inserts from room dividers. And this is all pallet wood, including the frame and underneath. Yeah, just out in the desert building. We did this last year, this side here in the Home Depot parking lot, same thing.
Yep.
And then we've got this couch here. It pulls out into a double bed, and it also lifts up for storage. And this is our live edge. One of these days we'll epoxy it and make it really beautiful. And then we have the cabinets here with the drawers for storage.
Yep.
And then also
Yeah, for the last few years I've seen a lot of live edge come about.
Yeah, and being from the Pacific Northwest, because I'm from Oregon, there's a whole live edge store.
Yeah, it's not like it just not a few trees up there.
Yeah, just a couple here and there. So yeah, so a lot of this is pallet wood in here. This is all pallet wood and reclaimed wood. We try to, use as much reclaimed stuff as we can. The only thing I purchased were these off of Marketplace, and the trim and the wood to actually make the drawers. Nice deep drawers. All right, and then we have our wood stove. That's from 509 Stoves in Post Falls, Idaho. And I like this one because it takes Presto logs, and 2 of these, which I pay 70 cents for, will keep you warm all night. So,
right.
And I chose to have a wood stove because being from the Pacific Northwest, we need that dry heat. If I ran a buddy heater in here, up there, I'd have mushrooms growing out of my windows.
Sure.
It'd get really moldy.
And I see a lot of buses that have the cubic minis, and I'm like, you got to stay up all night and feed them.
I didn't want to do that. This is probably the smallest wood stove I've had, because I've had 8 buses, and all the ones that I lived in, I had a wood stove. And
sure.
Yeah, because no, I won't stay up all night to keep a fire going. And so this is my kitchen. We opted to do the copper railing and the shelves rather than cabinets. I like the kind of the more rustic look.
Yeah, I always like the copper, and copper sink's beautiful.
Yeah, and we get the hammered copper sink, then our 3-burner stove, and then we have a reverse osmosis water system here, so we got filtered water all the time, and an on-demand hot water heater under there. And then we have a regular house fridge, and we have enough solar on top that we can run just about anything.
How much solar do you have?
We have 2,500 watts on top, and we have 4 200 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries. So yeah,
that's plenty.
We're set. It was important to me to go overkill and have enough power. So, and then here's the back half of the bus. Let me turn the light on. Remove this. So it's one of my favorite things. I bought 2 sets of room dividers, and we took them apart and we made them our closet doors. And the whole frame around the closet is all pallet wood. And this one here, we put the off of those drawers.
And you said
and these are the batteries.
Batteries are down there,
we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the batteries. And then here, these are the wall, and the center one here is my bathroom door. I've got the composting toilet and the vessel sink. And then again, a lot of pallet wood. This is all pallet wood, our doors. And then the rest of the bathroom, which is the shower, is back here. And we did the cedar walls with about 4 coats of polyurethane and the Talavera tile floor.
Yep.
We've had it a little over 2 years like this, and no discoloration or anything. I haven't had to reseal it. It's been doing really well. And then there's Cyrus, my giant 22-pound wonder kitty.
Yeah, guard cat.
Yeah, he's my guard cat. And yeah, the bedroom. This is, I guess you'd call the brains of the. I'm gonna make a different door, but we have all of our charge controller. We have a 3,000 watt inverter down below, and all of our wiring, all that sort of thing in there. And all air conditioned. We can, on a real hot day, if it's sunny, we can run it for 5 or 6 hours on the solar and be okay.
Right.
We just shut that curtain and just keep the back half cool.
Yep.
And, yeah, and then we have the faux tin tile. Actually got those on Amazon, and to simulate.
Yeah, I like the
tile
way
ceiling.
you worked it out so that it centers the fan over in one.
Yeah, so we did that. We have one here and we have one in the kitchen, and we realized they weren't going to match up because I did want them centered on the tiles. So this hallway ceiling we did tongue and groove cedar as a segue, and then back to the tile. So, and then we have a 100-gallon water tank under the bed, and we have a reverse osmosis system under here, and our SureFlow pump and whatnot, and storage. And one of the other most recent thing we built was this little nightstand, and it doesn't have legs. I'm going to make a little bed for Cyrus down there eventually. Yeah,
every cat needs
with
a
little
hidey
curtain,
spot.
put a curtain in a little hidey hole. Yes. Yeah.
Very nice. I like
Thank you.
the bus. Thanks for the tour.
Thank you. Yeah, you're very welcome.